Welcome, everybody, to today's very special episode of the Jank Think Tank. Ho, 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 it's Christmas! It's Christmas. I hope everyone has
Wait,
had a
who said
wonderful...
ho? I heard ho.
Well,
Oh,
look,
wait.
we weren't calling you this time,
Oh.
Josh. We weren't calling you this time. I was trying to get to my intro.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
heard
sorry.
ho. I got excited. Just kidding.
Look, but we hope everybody has had a great Christmas day so far. Thank you so much for being here. It's awesome time of the year. Christmas is winter, and Christmas is like my favorite season. So
I like Christmas. I don't like winter because I don't like the snow because people tend to drive crazy in the snow. And
I mean, apparently you just need to get good. That's all I'm hearing.
I didn't find the snow. It's the other people.
Oh, okay. It's
anyway.
Other people. Anyways, today we figured we'd go ahead and do some special gameplay for you guys. We each built Christmas-themed decks, which is super exciting. I had a lot of fun with it. Last night I was building them. I built like 3 different ones because I was having fun.
Honestly, I was having just as much fun to the point that I'm considering actually just buying the decks in its entirety, and actually have them in paper form.
That would be cool.
Because, why not?
Yeah, why not? Because, if you see me looking over to the side, I'm just trying to mess with the sharing settings of everything, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's, that's one of my favorite things about Commander is being able to just theme your decks around everything. Like have a deck that's all goblins with hats. Like none of the actual good goblins, but all the creatures that are in the deck all have hats. So
yeah,
why not? But
it's true.
Like I said, Christmas themed decks today. We're going to jump into it. Once again, we're using Untap. Untap's a wonderful tool. In case you've never used it, you can input your decks in for free and play with random people, or set it up to where you can play against friends, just like me and Josh here.
It's also nice, especially if you're deck building and you want to test stuff out. That's also very helpful too. So, All right. Well, I'm going to jump on in. Boom.
All right.
So, the name of my deck is Lindy's White Elephant Gifts.
Mine. So, since I did say I built 3 of them, right? So, the first one I'm going to pick up is probably my favorite of the 3, which is a quote from the Grinch. For those who have seen the Grinch, it's all about the gifts. So that's the name of the deck. And my commander is Savella Ice Shaper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running Lindy, Cheerful Tormentor. She is one of the new legendary creatures from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So not the most recent set, but close enough. I mean, they're coming out with new stuff left and right. It's bonkers.
I guess I can delete these. Oops, delete that. There we go.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm ready. I'm going to draw my initial 7.
I'm also going to draw mine.
The game has decided that you get to go first.
Frick yeah, it does. All right. So, interesting.
I will keep.
I think I will also keep. I'm probably not keeping the best hand, if we are being honest here.
Yeah.
But that's how it always goes. You have one decent card in your hand. You're just like, you know what? Let's do it. So I'll start off by playing a snow-covered forest. Ugh.
Forest?
And forest. It's like a swamp and forest. It's forest. It's the next dual land. It's forest.
All right, I will draw for turn as per the rules. There's my nod to Alias V because she would do that. Play Terramorphic Expanse. I will pass the turn. As I'm doing that, I'm going to
go ahead and tap it.
Yeah,
sack it. Sorry.
And go search for a snow-covered snow-covered swamp.
And that's something that Josh and I had spoken about previously, is that when we were building the decks, they all have to be snow-covered lands.
Yep.
Whether it be dual lands or basics, they all have to be snow-covered. So for my turn, I'm going to go ahead and play a Mountain, tap for 2, if it will let me. There we go. And I will play a Rime Tender. Rime Timber has the ability of tapping it to untap another target snow permanent. And I'll proceed to pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. I will then play a snow-covered island. That's my land for turn. And then I will mute my notifications on my computer.
I thought that was just a theme. I thought, the Polar Express coming through.
Right. And then I will tap 2, and I will play Mind Stone.
Ooh.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll proceed to untap all and draw my 1 card. What a coincidence, Josh. I'm just going to tell you this right now. So first thing I'm going to do is tap this snow-covered forest that I just played for a green, and then I'll tap Rime Timber to untap my snow-covered forest, to then re-tap it for Mind Stone.
Wow.
Well, there we go.
Plan that.
Yeah. And then I'll proceed to tap for 3. 1, 2, 3. And cast Savella, Ice Shaper, since she does cost 1 red and green. And then that will be my go.
All right. I will untap.
And next turn, removal. That's how it always goes. That's the problem I've been hitting with Brawl lately, is that people are bringing like really competitive decks into Brawl, and here I am trying to have like fun.
Janky fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so, like, every single time.
I mean, I feel like I'm in the spirit of giving.
Okay.
So I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast Trespasser's Curse, and I'm going to enchant you, good sir.
Ooh.
By the way, you might want to change your life total to 20.
Oh, that's right. We do have to continue manually doing that.
However, Trespasser's Curse does say that whenever a creature enters the battlefield under enchanted player's control, which would be you, good sir,
that would be
that
me.
player loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
That it does. I'm going to try to reorganize my board real quick.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Now, the cool thing about Lindy is her ability, whenever a curse is put into my graveyard, I can return it attached to me at the beginning of the next end step. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I can attach a curse. So, yeah, it's all about gift giving.
Gift giving.
But I will pass turn.
Hey, Josh, can you do me a favor and put this in the top right corner for me? Or in my top right corner? I can't move the Trespasser's Curse myself. There? That's the bottom for me. I need it for the same corner. No. It was the same corner. No. Patrick, the lid. Patrick, the lid. the lid.
Do you want it by Mind Stone? Do you want it?
No, that's perfect. Where it is, right there.
Oh, so right here.
Right there. Perfect. No. No. Josh.
Right there.
No. Josh. Back to where it was.
So back over by Savala.
Yes.
Right there.
Right there. Perfect.
Got it.
Don't touch it again. Leave it.
Good to know.
Ooh. All right. Anyways, I already drew for my turn. I'm going to go ahead and play another mountain. Excuse me. Let's see. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. What to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap for 1, 2, and tap the Mind Stone for 3 to tap Savella to create a colorless snow artifact named Icy Manolith. So real quick, while I look up my... I really should remember to do this beforehand.
Yeah, put that in your tokens.
Yeah. Anyways, we now have an Icy Manolith. And it doesn't say enter the battlefield tap. So, enter the battlefield untapped, to which I will then proceed to tap for one, come on, 1, 2, 3. And I will also tap the Rhyme Tender to untap Savella, and then use that 3 floating to tap Savella again to create another Icy Manolith token.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. And then that will be my go. Because I'm tapped down without mana. So now you go.
I will untap. I will draw. Right. I will. Okay, I'm going to tap 2 to play Guardian Idol. It does come in tapped. I can tap it to add 1 mana to my mana pool, or I can pay 2 and it becomes a 2/2 artifact creature till end of turn.
All right.
That's all I can do. I will pass turn. I'm missing land drops. I'm not so happy.
Yeah, I understand. That's the reason why I kept my opening hand was I had like the Rhyme Tender and 2 other cards and then lands. And so I was like, I'm set.
It does help that you're creating these mana rocks.
That it does.
For your color fixing. So I mean that's the cool thing about Savella is she is able to do that.
Exactly. She's all about creating toys for you to play with. It's all about
my mind went somewhere else.
Shut up, Josh. Stop. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap for green, tap Rhyme Tender to untap the Snow-Covered Forest, to tap it for another green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a Nick Bloom Ancient.
Oh.
So now whenever I tap a permanent for mana, it taps for 3. And I do have a creature entering the battlefield underneath my control, so I will lose a life. And I should be at 38, not 40. So there we go. Now I'm going to play a land for turn.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play this Forest.
Boy, this deck of yours.
Yeah. I've had great draws and I had a great opening hand. So
Man, you weren't just kidding moving. When you told me that this is janky.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see what to do. I think what I'm going to do is tap this for 3 and then tap this for 3 red. I'm going to have 2 mana floating. That's probably going to end up fizzling. But okay. I'm going to cast Duretti, Scrap Savant.
Okay.
Yep. To which I will then proceed to +2. Let's see. He will be at, hold on. He'll be at 5. So 2. He'll be at 5. I'm going to discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. I'm going to discard a Snow-Covered Mountain and then draw 1. And then move to combat. I actually am going to move to combat here.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing a 2/4 at you with Savella.
All right. No blocks, so I will take the 2, and that is commander damage.
Yes, it is.
First combat blood.
Just running over. Gruul. Gruul running over. That's another reason why I wanted to pick this deck, because it's green-red, Christmas theme, you know. But that'll be my go. It is now your turn.
All right. I will untap.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. The thing about where I'm living is that even though it's Christmas, it is 70 degrees.
Oh, so jealous. Okay,
I'm
going to tap these 2 for 2. And I will play a Rakdos Signet.
All right.
And then I do believe in life after love. I'm going to pass turn.
Believe. All right. Untap all. Man,
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
definitely
do.
behind in this game.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
this isn't going to be our only game, so don't feel bad. This. We're not just going to have one game. We're going to have at least two.
Oh, well, at the speed you're going,
We may have more than two.
well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, right now you got a total of,
I
let's
have
see,
1, 2, 3,
9
4, 5,
power on the
6,
board.
7, 8, 9 power, and a total of what's 9 times 3? 27 mana. Essentially.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't.
Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to tap this Forced for 3, tap Savella Ice Shaper to go ahead and create another Manalith, another Icy Manalith. I'll then proceed to tap Rhyme Tender to untap Savella, which is a really cool interaction because, Rhyme Tender says untap another target snow permanent, and Savella is a legendary snow creature. So it works out really well. Then let's see, that's 8 mana to do. So I'm going to tap for 9. I'm going to tap for 9, and then using 8 of that to tap Savella. And I'm going to look at the top 4 cards in my library. I may cast a spell among them without paying its mana cost and put the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. So.
And kids, this is how Harry Potter dies.
Ooh.
Do we need to do like Hogwarts themed decks one time?
That would be cool, doing a Hogwarts or Harry Potter themed deck. That would be really cool.
I'm calling Slytherin. I'm going
Golgari. That's my house.
That's my house too, dude.
Dang it. Anyways, let's see. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get there's 3 really good cards in this. 3 really good cards on this. But I think I'm going to get a free Mycosynth Lattice.
Oh, hell.
And then that doesn't go in play. That doesn't go in play. That does not go in play. There we go. There we go. And now this goes to bottom of the deck. This goes to the not to play.
You got to play that for free?
I get to play it for free.
Yeah.
Do you have a counter spell?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna play Arcane Denial on that.
Counter target spell. Its controller may drop to 2 cards. Okay, that's good because you are not going to enjoy what I did next. So that's perfectly fine. That goes to the graveyard. I get to draw 2 cards.
Yep, and then I get to draw another card at the beginning of my upkeep. So
that you do. Man, I'm upset, but I understand.
There's too many combos with Mycosynth Lattice.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. And you would have seen one of them immediately. All right, so let's see what else we can do. So that was 8 mana. I have 1 mana floating. I'll say it's a green because tap for green. It's whatever. And then I will add 3 generic to my mana pool. Using that 3 generic, or 2 of that 3 generic, I'm going to get a Copper Mirror, leaving 1 generic and 1 green in my mana pool.
Okay. Trigger on the Trespasser's Curse.
I will lose a life. I'm about to get another trigger, so I might as well go down to 36. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this mountain for 3 red, using 2 of that, putting me at 1 red to cast a Solemn Simulacrum. And I will search for a... Come on.
A lot of cool interaction on this deck. I'm really digging it.
This is the deck I definitely spent the most time on last night. All right, and I will search for this mountain. There we are. And then that leaves me with 1 red. I will tap this mountain to get a Hedron Archive.
Holy crap.
So that leaves me at no red. And I will... I'll plus up to ready.
Okay.
Plusing up to ready, and I'll discard. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And I'm going to discard 2 cards to draw 2 cards. And this one, so the reason why I was going to say you're going to immediately see what was going on with Mycosynth Lattice is because I'm going to discard a Nettle Cyst and a Darkside Distortionist.
Okay.
And Nettle Cyst would have been just massive because it would have counted all my lands, all my creatures, and given it a +1/+1 for each one.
And with all of my permanents being artifacts, you would have.
Yeah, it was going to be mildly gross. I don't remember if I played a land this turn. I don't think I did, but I will go ahead and pass turn nonetheless. I'll go ahead and pass turn nonetheless.
Okay. Let's see. I will get my ducks in a row by untapping. Because of Arcane Denial, I will get to draw 2 cards.
I forgot to do combat. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm actually loving this deck right now.
It's a fantastic deck. I have to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
Have to wipe.
Better.
Better? Oh, okay. That's fine.
So I'm gonna tap 1 in a blue to play Resculpt. Exile target artifact or creature its controller creates a 4/4 blue and red elemental, targeting the next Bloom Ancient.
In response,
I'm
going to tap these 2. I'm going to Beast Within your Guardian Idol.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to do it to my Solemn. I'm going to get rid of my Solemn so I can draw a free card.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. You're welcome.
That's such a cool Beast Within.
It is, right? It was one of the secret layers. It was really cool.
Yes, so next Bloom Ancient will be exiled.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I had to slow you down.
Look, I understand. I'm not faulting you for anything.
And then when that Beast token comes in, that will trigger Trespasser's Curse.
I will lose a life.
Yeah, you will.
You're like, I'm doing something at least.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm really hurting on the mana department. All right, so I'm going to tap 2, and I'm just going to cast Swiftfoot Boots and save that for a rainy day.
Okay.
Yep. And that'll be my turn. Pass turn.
Right. I'll untap. And I will draw 1. Let's see what to do now that I don't have the obscene amount of mana. How much mana do I actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That needs to be over there.
You're still sitting all right.
I'm still sitting really pretty on mana. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play this mountain. I'm going to tap this Icy Manolith for 1, floating, let's say green. I'm floating 1 green. I'm then going to -2 to ready to sacrifice this Icy Manolith to return Mycosynth Lattice from my graveyard to the battlefield.
That's a thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So I have 1 green floating. And then I'm going to proceed to tap for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tapping Savella to do her mana ability again. Or her second ability, I should say. Ooh, yes. And we're going to get this Lithoform engine onto the battlefield.
Balls.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Lithoform Engine is a win con. It is ridiculous. Being able to double things. Yeah. So for those who don't know, pay 2, tap it, copy target, activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. So next turn, if it's still on the battlefield, I can pay 8, tap Savella, pay 2 to copy her ability, essentially.
This is that moment where it's hard with the, with Resculpt. I had a choice because I figured there was other shenanigans in the deck, and I had to pull the trigger and make a choice getting rid of Nyx Bloom.
Mm-hmm. Which is a very good choice because I would have been overflowing with mana.
Yeah.
Just overflowing with mana. I'm then going to, and since I still have 5 mana left, I actually do have 5. I have 6 mana left. 7 mana left. Ooh. I'm going to, let's see, 5, 6, 7. So, and that costs 3, so I can't copy that. But that's fine. That's perfectly okay. I'm going to cast Return of the Wild Speaker. Okay. Or attempt to cast Return of the Wild Speaker.
Can't do anything.
All right. I'm going to choose the mode where I draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control, which is 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And so 1, 2, 3. And if there's anything we've learned is that value is wonderful. Value is just wonderful.
I was going to say that green is overpowered, but sure.
Look, a lot of the new additions have made green extremely good. I want to say it's overpowered because if you had been able to keep track with mana and being able to do things as well,
yeah,
I probably wouldn't have gotten this far.
Yeah.
Being honest.
You're not wrong.
So, anyways, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing a 2-4 and a 3-3 at you, good sir.
Okay, so hit me for 5, 2 of which is commander. So 1, 2, 3. And then, that's the thing.
And that'll be my go.
All right. I will untap. We'll draw. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Is it a land?
It is a land.
It's a land. It may be a tap land, but it's something.
It's better than nothing. All right. I think that would definitely. Choices. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I will tap the Guardian Idol for 1 to tap Rakdos Signet for 2.
Okay.
So I've got 2 floating. And then 3, 4, 5 to cast Curse of Surveillance.
All right.
Enchanting you. So let me move these down.
Thank you.
Curse of Surveillance says that at the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, any number of target players other than that player draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player. You currently have 2.
Yep. So at the beginning of my upkeep, you draw 2 cards.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
That's all I can do. Pass turn.
All right.
But I got to land. I'm feeling a little better about myself.
Feeling a little froggy?
A little bit. Yeah.
A little froggy. Ooh. No. There's a lot of good cards in this deck. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to play.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm going to play the Snow-Covered Mountain.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I do get to draw 2 cards.
That you do. That you do. I'm going to +2 to Duretti. Okay. I'm going to actually discard this Mycosynth Golem and this Ice High Golem to draw 2 cards.
Nice.
So, ooh. Oh, even better. All right, so let's see. How much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mana. 15 mana. So I'm going to use 3 of that. 1, 2, 3. To tap Savella, Ice Shaper, using her first ability. On the stack, I'm going to tap 2 and tap Lithoform Engine to copy target activated or triggered ability.
Okay.
And I'm going to create 2 Icy Manaliths for the price of 1.
Nice. Now those 2 come in untapped.
That they do. That they do, good sir. And then I'm going to proceed to tap Rhyme Tender to untap Savella. Do I want to do it again? I kind of want to do it again.
You
I kinda-
do.
I kind of want to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana left. So I think instead of doing that again, what I'm going to do is, since this costs 3 less, making it a 6 mana spell, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, leaving 1 green floating for the Great Henge.
Yep, that's a thing.
It is a thing. It costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control, which is currently only 3. And I can tap it to add 2, gain 2 life. And whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield underneath my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. So, since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana up, 8 mana up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely tap out. Tap for 8. I'm going to cast Maelstrom Colossus.
Ooh, Cascade.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to quickly add a counter on it, though, because Great Henge says whenever I do something as cast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't invert it. Thank you.
+1/+1.
It gets a +1/+1 counter on it, and I draw a card. Then, well, actually, no. Cascade is a cast trigger, so I guess I could stack it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the card first. Since I can stack my triggers, I'm going to draw the card first, and then I'll start revealing. So, so it has to be less than 8 CMC, which immediately we get one off the top with Goblin Welder, sorry. Excuse me.
That's a good one.
Choose target artifact a player controls and target artifact card in that player's graveyard. If both targets are still legal as this ability resolves, that player simultaneously sacrifices the artifact and returns the artifact card to the battlefield. So basically, I'm just swapping things.
Yeah.
And I'll then proceed to combat, swing 5 at you once again.
Well, can't do anything about that, so I will take the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yep, that's a thing.
And that will be my go.
All
Good
right.
sir.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a land. Now I'm hitting my land drops.
Hey,
The bow bloody time.
that's about bloody time that I hit my line drops.
I think.
There we go.
Let's
down.
go.
I have so much mana. Destroy all artifacts. Ah! That would stink.
Yes, it would. Okay, I think what I'm going to do
Excuse me.
is tap 4, 5 to play Curse of Thirst.
Ooh.
So at the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep, Curse of Thirst deals damage to that player equal to the number of curses attached to him or her.
All right. So every single time,
Every
at my
upkeep,
upkeep,
you'll
I
lose
take
it.
3 damage.
Yep,
For now, until you start adding more curses,
correct.
or if I start removing them.
And then I will pass turn.
All right. I'll proceed to untap all.
All right, I will then draw 3 cards.
Yep. And I will take 3 damage, putting me at 32. And I missed a trigger. I did have a creature enter my battlefield last turn.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go ahead and take the 1 from Trespasser's Curse.
Okay.
And I'll proceed to draw. Ooh. Yes. Very much so, yes. So, let's see how much I continuously have to keep counting my mana just to make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'll say 18 mana. 18 mana. So I'm going to immediately use 9 of that. So 1, 2, untap, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For Darksteel Forge. Artifacts I control are now indestructible. Yep.
So you know what's funny about that? Just kind of throwing this out there. Because of that wonderful interaction, these curses are indestructible.
That they are. That they are. I'm not too worried about it, but that they are. Let's see. How much mana do I have left? I used 9, so I should have 9 mana left.
Can't remember. Do you have Blinkmoth Urn in this deck?
I do not have Blinkmoth Urn in this deck.
Oh, that would have been so
it would have been great, but I do have.
It would have been disgustingly amazing, and
I do have this guy right here.
Oh.
Flying Haste, and I can pay 2. He gets plus X+O until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts I control.
Oh, you did have the Great Henge. Did you add your 2 life?
I did not. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Due to Microsynth Lattice being on the battlefield, all my permanents are artifacts.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Moving to combat, I'm going to. Did I mess up?
Oh, wait.
I messed up.
You get to lose a life. Yay.
I do get to lose a life, but I messed up. I cannot activate Hellkite Igniter because I do not have a red source open.
No, you cannot.
So what I will do instead is I'll just swing 10.
So 10.
18 at you. I can't close out the game this turn, Josh. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
And then going to +2 to Duretti to discard the Shimmer Mirror and draw a card. And that'll be my go.
That is a. I don't want to talk about
it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like this deck anymore, Matthew. I don't like it anymore.
I feel like it would be kind of silly to. Oh, okay. You know what we're gonna do? Tap 1, play Soul Ring.
Hey.
Turn
18 Soul Ring. Can't get any better than that. Actually, I think it's like turn 9, but you know, it is what it is.
And then I will.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
I'll pay 1 of each. Finally cast my commander.
Woo!
I know I finally did something. I will tap the Mind Stone for 1 to equip Swiftfoot Boots onto Lindy. And then I will. Do I have enough? Math. Okay, so I will tap Soul Ring for 2, using 1. So now I have 3 floating. And then 4 to cast Torment of Scarabs.
Yes.
So at the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep, you lose 3 life unless you sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card.
Yep.
It's a 2/2 and a 1/1. I need her alive. Okay. Okay. I've done some things. And so I will actually pass turn to you.
All right, and I'll proceed to untap.
Triggers.
Untap during my upkeep step. I'm going to tap for 3.
Oh, hold on. Oh, so you're doing this before?
Yeah, after untap, before triggers, I'm going to Chaos Warp the Torment of Scarabs.
Okay, so I will put that back into my library. Send to face down pile. I will shuffle. Shuffle. And then it's reveal.
Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent, you can put it into play.
Okay, I will flip the top. Yay! An exotic orchard.
Hey, it's a land.
I'm actually really happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. So I will go bloop. I'm okay with that. Okay, proceed with the rest of the triggers.
You will draw 3 cards.
Yep.
I will take 3 damage. And then I will draw a card for a draw step.
Okay. And then there's also so it was the scarabs. Okay. Yep.
What I'm going to do is tap for 1, 2. I'm going to cast a Reckless Fireweaver. I will take 1 life.
Okay.
And since it is an artifact, when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to deal 1 damage to you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3. For Audacious Reshapers, once again, it's an artifact. You will take 1 damage. I will take 1 damage. And then I'm going to... Oh, I messed up. Never mind. I was going to use Great Hinge to tap that for mana, but I didn't. That is fine. Move to combat. I'm going to pay 2, 1 in a red, for the Hellkite Igniter. It gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X the number of artifacts I control, which is more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Do you have a... Is it a fog? That would be cool if it was a fog. Oh, it's no response. I was excited.
And
just Hellkite Igniter just
well
in.
Done.
Oh my gosh.
That was a game.
Oh my god.
That
deck did so much better than I thought it was.
So I'm going to keep the same deck.
Okay. Yeah, definitely keep the same deck. Just,
That's the only one I have for this. So
I'm going to pick up Baby It's Cold Outside. That is not the artwork I chose for it. That is hella not the artwork I chose for it, but I guess it's what we're going to keep. I'm not complaining. Set our life totals back to 40. And this time the game has chosen you.
Well, I would sure hope so. I just got curb stomped.
That you did. Oh my god.
Can I just say I appreciate my choice of card sleeves?
Yes. I haven't even changed my card sleeves.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna mulligan. That was a no land hand.
Yeah, definitely don't do the same as last game, buddy. Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna do the same thing because I also have a no land hand. All right, let's see. We'll keep this one. This one's not bad.
Okay, so I will play Command Tower is my land for turn. Already 100 times better.
100 times better.
And I will pass turn.
Sweet. I I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap the forest for a turn 1 Soul Ring.
Ooh,
Yeah!
Commander Collection Black version too.
That
I
it
like
is.
it.
And then that'll be my go.
All right. I will draw. I will play a snow-covered mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Sultai versus Grixis.
I will tap the mountain for red.
All right.
Command tower for blue to play Resculpt, targeting
Oh, no!
your Soul Ring.
No! Ah, that's the only reason I kept the hand.
I know.
Wait, it's exiled? Yeah, exiled.
You do get a 4/4 blue and red elemental.
This is true. But I would have rather had my Soul Ring.
It's not salty.
It's
Or
sweet.
is it?
There we go. Oh, it's super salt. It's all salt. It's all salt. That's
Pass turn.
all right. Man, I'm upsetty spaghetti. Well, they were at my turn 2 play. I think I'll go ahead and play an island and swing at you for 4.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yep. And then it'll be your go.
Untap. Draw. Ooh. I will tap Man Tower for blue. I will play Ponder.
All right.
And then let's do the whole. So I will send to deck top, and then I will shuffle. Because Ponder allows me to do that, because I didn't like what I drew, what I looked at. Oh, even better. A swamp.
Swamp. You get the full art. That's nice.
I know.
I love the full art.
Speaking of lands, can we just talk about how pretty the lands for Neon Dynasty are going to look?
I haven't seen the lands for Neon Dynasty. The only things I've seen have been the recent spoilers.
Okay. Before the end of the episode, I will make sure to show you those lands because, oh my goodness gracious, they are absolutely amazing.
Why did I put this card in the deck? Oh, it's because I'm looking at this card like
I didn't build the deck. I don't know.
It doubles my blue mana, but I can only put the blue mana for cumulative upkeeps.
I mean, I guess if you had a Mystic Remora in there.
I do not have it because it didn't fit on theme. Because this is my themed deck. This is my Christmas super jank themed deck. I'm gonna go ahead and play a. Oh wait, I already played a land. I played my swamp per turn. Never mind. Sorry. Yep. I think I'm going to play a Burnished Heart instead. Yeah, Burnished Heart. And then I'm going to swing at you for 4.
In response.
Ooh.
I will tap 2 to play Terminate, targeting your Burnished Heart.
No, Josh! Josh! Look, I didn't remove anything of yours in the last game other than 1 spell. And you've already come out swinging like, he can't have ramp. He can't have anything cool.
You know.
Look, it's fine. It's how the game works.
Hey, I took the 4.
You've taken 8 so far, so.
I know.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
I am. I'm playing that control, very much a control game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will. What do I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to tap 3. And I'm going to play Curse of Leeches.
That's a good one.
So as it transforms,
it is now day.
Yeah, so it is day bound. So let's we definitely need a token for day bound, night bound. Tokens. Where is day?
I'm looking at day bound tokens and I don't see anything. Okay, maybe I'm just looking at the wrong place.
Found it. Okay, so it's currently day.
That it is.
So at the beginning of your upkeep, you will lose a life and I will gain a life.
Yep. And when it becomes night, Curse of Leeches becomes a 4/4 creature with lifelink.
Yep. So I wonder the alt face. Yes.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, you do get the benefit of that lifelinker for the time being.
No, that's you. It becomes a 4/4 lifelinker.
When it transforms, attach it. Yep.
Attach it to you.
I will then play Is It Boiler Works as my land for turn comes in tapped. I will bounce the command tower back to my hand.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
All right. I'll proceed to untap and draw.
Yep.
Oh,
and the Curse of Leeches triggers.
I will take a life.
I will gain a life.
What to do? You've kind of ruined my plan. I'm going to go ahead and tap for 3.
Okay.
And get my commander on the battlefield. Casting it for its front face. Or no, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, front face.
Okay.
I don't really like this artwork. But it is what it is.
Okay.
And then default face. There it is. Move to combat. I'm swinging 4/4 at you.
All right. I can't do anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And there you go.
All right. I will untap. This now changes to night.
No, it doesn't. Because I cast a spell last turn.
Oh, you're right.
I cast a spell last turn. I have to have no spells cast in order for it to transform.
You're right. I got that mixed up with something else. Okay, so I think I want to. So I'm going to tap for 2. So blue, red, black. Okay, yep. To cast Lindy.
All right.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. I'll proceed to untap all. Draw.
Yep. Curse of Leeches will trigger.
Yep. I will take a life, and you will gain a life. Let's see. That's a 2/4. He's a 3/3. I am going to. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to cast Winter's Rest, targeting your Lind, tapping her down, and as long as I control a snow permanent, she remains tapped.
Okay.
I'm then going to tap 2.
So she is tapped.
I'm going to tap for a Howling Mind. You're welcome. This isn't a multiplayer game. If it was, I wouldn't. I mean, you know.
I like Howling Mind.
I know you do, especially when I play it on my turn and not like an end step before my turn.
Right.
It's great. But anyways, I'm going to swing at you for 7 on attack. Jorn or Jorn, however you pronounce it, untaps each snow permanent I control, which includes himself.
Okay, so swinging for 7.
Yep.
3 of which is commander damage.
That it is.
Ouch.
I'm then going to tap for 3. That's to cultivate.
Nice.
That's not it. That's not it. Come on.
I'm enjoying this, by the way. I think we should do this for every big holiday.
I agree. I agree. Send to deck bottom. Bottom. I forget how to actually search, so I'm just drawing cards until I find my lands and then send everything else.
It's the find card option.
Ah, well, there you go. Well, the island. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. Yeah, the island is the one that's going to come into play tapped.
Okay.
So just give me a second, and I'll. There we go. Tap it. Send to deck bottom. Send to deck bottom. Find card. Find card. There it is. I don't know why it took me so long to actually see that.
I mean, worse things could happen.
True. I'm going to grab a swamp to go into my hand. And then that will be my land per turn. Leaving me with 2 black open. Then I'll proceed to shuffle. And pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. Lindy will still stay tapped.
Mm-hmm.
I shall draw 2 cards.
Yeah, suck it. She stays tapped. Excuse me. Sorry. This is Santa, by the way. That was the artwork that I was wanting for Yorn, was the Santa. So I don't know why it's this one.
So I'm going to pass turn.
Ooh.
Changing it tonight.
Ooh, and then you get a 4/4 lifelinker.
Yes, I do. Whoop.
All right, and then I'll proceed to draw 2 cards. Interesting. What spell is he going to counter today? I'm going to play Forced. And then going to tap 2 for a Dawn Treader Elk.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap for 5. 5 for a Stampeding Elk Herd for Santa's Reindeer. Santa's Reindeer!
So...
Are you going to let that one resolve, or are you going to counter that?
No, I'm going to counter that. So...
Okay.
1, 2... So 2...
Oh, is it please counter it with Tybalt's Trickery. Oh, that's not. Okay, dang. Rewind.
Rewind.
Okay. Rewind is the best counter spell because
it really is.
You essentially have it for free.
Yep.
That makes me really sad. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to swing in with a 4/4.
Okay. I will block with my 4/4.
All right. And they will trade, good sir.
I will gain 4.
Mm-hmm. Back up to 27.
Yep.
And it'll be your go.
Okay. And then at the beginning, let's see. We're trying to attach to me at the beginning of the next.
I did cast 2 spells.
Yep. So it is daytime. However, because of... Oh, I guess that wouldn't work because it was a creature at the time.
It was a creature when it died.
Yep. All right. It's cool. It's fine.
The whole day-night thing is a lot to keep up with, and it can be pretty confusing.
Yeah.
I've fortunately been playing a lot of Brawl lately. I've seen a lot of Tovolar decks.
Yeah, 1.
So I've kind of gotten used to the day-bound, night-bound thing.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Perfect. will cast Curse of Echoes.
Ooh.
So whenever enchanted player, you, casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And then I will pass turn.
I'll proceed to untap and then draw 2. So I'm going to tap for 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't have many cool interactions like I did with the last deck in this one, but we're making it work. I'm going to tap 3 for Boreal Outrider. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if snow of any of that spell's colors was spent to cast it, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter.
That's a good,
I'm actually
great
going
card.
to tap that a little differently.
Such an underappreciated uncommon from Kaldheim.
And then going to tap for 4. Cast a card you from Cold Snap, I believe it is. Rhymewind Cryomancer. Pay 1, tap it, counter or target activated ability. Play this ability only if you control 4 or more snow permanents.
So cool.
Moving to combat, I'm going to swing a 2/2 and a 3/3 at you. On attack, Jorn triggers, and I will untap each other snow permanent I control.
Okay, so swinging for 5.
That I am.
All right.
And then that will be... Oh, this person entered with a +1/+1 counter on him.
Yep.
That will be my go, good sir.
All right. I'll untap. Lindy does nothing.
Because she's tapped.
Yeah.
I saw Winter's Rest and was like, that's a good card to include. I don't know why. I'll always have a snow permanent. So.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Puka's Mischief. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I may exchange control of target non-land permanent I control and target non-land permanent an opponent controls with an equal or lesser mana value.
Interesting. Very interesting.
This will be great. And
that's going to be frustrating really quick.
Yep. That is all I can do. So I will pass turn.
All right. I'll proceed to...
crap. Miss trigger. Ugh.
Yeah, miss trigger. Go ahead and draw your card.
Okay.
That's fine. I didn't, oh, that's not on the back.
Honestly, like with what I drew, it wouldn't have made a whole lot of difference. It might have changed what I do. No, it still wouldn't have. Never mind. It's all good in the hood.
All right. I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to... move to combat. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage swinging your way.
Ooh, can't do that on the attack trigger.
Yep, untap for this and this.
Ouch.
I'm then going to pay a green to sacrifice Dawn Shredder Elk to search for my library for a... Was it just basic land?
Yes.
Basic land card. Fine card. Basic land. I'm going to get an island. If it'll let me... There it goes. Get an island. Send to play. And then I will proceed to shuffle. Shuffle. And hopefully that way I can draw some better cards. Shuffle. Let's Let's see. What else can I do? This Rhyme Wine Cryomancer is not doing me too much at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and you will get a copy ability, but it's not going to do much for you because all non-snow creatures get -X until end of turn, where X is the number of snow permanents I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So, yep, she will die.
Yep. And so will the Rhyme Wine Cryomancer. She did her job. That's fine.
Yep.
And that will be my
Winter's
go.
Rest will go, so you can.
Yep. Eco bye-bye.
Eco bye-bye.
All right, and in turn.
All right, so.
And now you don't control any non-land permanents, so we don't have to change anything.
For now.
Woo! Got around that one.
All right, that will come in tapped. I will gain a life. I will.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Down Santa Claus Lane.
I will. I'm going to put her in the command zone.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Judge, he already decided graveyard. I'm really upset. I had to shave last night to film a TikTok, and I was trying to grow my beard out, and so now I only have this goatee left, and I have to keep it. I have to keep it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to tap Command Tower for blue.
All right.
Play Preordain.
Preordained again? No, sorry. You used Ponder last time. That's right.
Yeah.
I was
but thankfully,
Did you draw 2 cards off of Howling?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I will send that to the bottom, and I will send that to the bottom. And then I will draw.
All right.
Okay, so I will tap. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay. I will tap 3.
All right.
To play Ashiok, Dream Render.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
And then let me add the counters, the loyalty to Ashiok. I will -1. So you will mill the top 4 and then exile your graveyard.
What did you get? What did you get from the top 4? Let's see. You got a Replicating Ring, an Arkham Sleigh. Oh, you got my Arkham Sleigh. That was going to be my Santa Sleigh. Oh.
That's pretty cool, though.
So Santa Sleigh, or Arkham Sleigh, I should say, is a 1-mana artifact that says pay 2, tap it. Attacking this turn does not cause target creature to tap. You cannot use this ability if defending player controls no snow-covered land. So to put it simply, pay 2, tap it, target creature gains vigilance, but you can't activate it if opponent controls no snow-covered lands.
You know you can buy that on TCG for like 8 cents. That's so cool.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 lands from that.
Yep. That one was from Ice Age. Right. So I will pass turn.
All right. I'll proceed to untap. Draw. Need to draw again. Dreaming of a white Christmas. You know, all this Winter Wonderland stuff has me feeling extremely blessed. One could say that it's the blessing of the frost.
Oh, boy.
So I'm going to distribute 4 +1/+1 counters to among creatures I control. I'm going to put all 4 onto Yorn. So he is now a 7/7 And since the latter part of the ability says, then I draw a card for each creature I control with power 4 or greater. I tell you what. I'm going to put 3 here, and I'm going to put 1 here. There we go. Because I forgot he was a 3/2. I was thinking he was a 2/2.
So you're going to draw 2 cards.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. Ooh.
Very cool.
Ooh. And it would not be winter without an abominable snowman. So I'm going to cast Abominable Tree Folk. I am not going to cast Abominable Tree Folk because I don't have green floating. I tapped out all my green. That's my fault. But now you know what's in my hand.
At least that one.
Yes. Move to combat. I'm going to swing a 6/6 and a 4/3 at you for a total of 10 damage. On attack, you will untap, and I will untap all my snow permanents.
All right, so that will drop me down to 2.
Yep. And then now that I have my green mana open, I will cast Abominable Tree Folk. And his P&T is equal to the number of snow permanents I control, which is 4, 7, 10, 11, 12. He is a 12/12.
Gross.
Yee. It'll be your go. I'm surprised this deck's doing decent. It's like I said, it's definitely a janky deck because it has most of the creatures are in here that are like reindeer or elks to play off the whole Santa's reindeer theme. The Abominable Snowman. I have 5 golden rings in the deck
because this is going to be funny. Ready?
Okay.
So I'm going to tap black, blue, black.
Ooh.
Painful Truths. I will draw 2.
Hey!
Lose 2
and
go
2.
out in the Jimmy Wong style in a blaze of glory on my own
The best
terms.
way to go. The best way to go. GG.
Well,
yeah, this deck
done.
is so jank. This deck is so jank.
Honestly, both decks were pretty janky, and it was a lot of fun.
You want to give it one more shot? Time for one more game?
Nah, unfortunately, it was like a best out of 3, and you, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to me. Yes.
2-0. But I definitely like the idea of the theme decks. We'll definitely have to do this again.
Definitely.
In years.
Definitely. But it was a blast. It was a blast. It's always a blast being able to play with you, man. It's always a blast to being able to play Magic with anyone, really, because it's a game that both of us extremely enjoy. Yes, the lands, the Kamigawa lands.
Yes.
But
so if you guys haven't seen these, this is for the upcoming set, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. The interesting thing with these lands it will be the pull rate is 1 out of every 3 set boosters.
Not bad.
So kind of a different approach. But I mean, look at those lands.
Ooh.
Absolutely gorgeous looking lands.
Very much so. I love the swamp, the second swamp there.
Right
the
here.
Rain.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is really cool.
So this set will take place, has that very Japanese aesthetic to it. Takes place, I believe, like 2,500 years after the original Kamigawa block. So Champions of Kamigawa, Betrayers of Kamigawa, and Saviors of Kamigawa.
Mm-hmm.
And so Neon Dynasty is going to be more of a futuristic approach. But again, these lands look absolutely amazing. We've got the lands coming out for the new Unset Infinity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now those look amazing.
Yeah.
I am so excited for Space Lands. Space!
I'll bring those up because, it was when Mark Rosewater showed them, it was absolutely
look
amazing.
at that mountain. Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
it's so cool. And then we're also getting full art space Shocklands too. So those will be cool. I think this is going to be one of the
coolest Unfinity sets. Like, I haven't bought any of the unsets ever, really, but I may actually like invest in this specifically for the lands.
Yeah, the lands are definitely the ones that are the most, and the fact that we're getting reprints of the Shocklands.
Mm-hmm.
So
Stomping Ground, Meteor Swarm. Boom, 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 boom.
It's about what it feels like when you play against Gruul.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
love it. I wish I had a chance to show off Blim as well, but it's Christmas.
You know what? We may have to do another one. I'm gonna have to build another deck because I only have the one today. But I'll work on another one. Maybe we can work in another gameplay episode and make it Twitch exclusive.
Ooh, I would like that, and I can definitely stream it.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned to Undercover Capes and Comic Crusaders for announcements on that.
Yes, and always check out Nightlight 95. That's my Twitch channel. I do all sorts of content, most of the video games, to be honest, to be fair, most of the video games, but I play the games like Halo, Mass Effect, Valheim, Minecraft, just essentially just having fun, vibing. And check out the other episodes of the Jank Think Tank, where we discuss, magic builds. We do gameplay like today, deck techs, all kinds of things. Weird, wanky combos. It's really fun.
Yep. And also make sure to check out all of our other shows on the Undercover Kids Podcast Network. Like if you're a fan of Marvel, we've got the No Prize Podcast. We've got the Old Timers Comic Book Show where the hosts are not old, but the comics are. We've got the Definitive Crusade.
Johnny.
Anything that's DC Comics. It's another show that Matthew and I are on.
Yep.
Great time. The last episode was probably more entertaining for me than it was for Matthew.
A little. But hey, it was a fun time regardless.
All sorts of stuff. Cinema Crusaders. I mean, we've got it. So go check that out.
But as always, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful New Year. I'm so looking forward to 2022. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a great year. So thank you all for being here. And as always, this is Nightlight tapping out. Catch you on the flip side.